I remember back in the days when you used to be able to catch a gold box, and that would be a flex to most people. Nowadays, you catch a few 100,000 golds and it still feels like it's nothing. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about why the gold box has fallen off and why nobody really cares about the gold box and the ways they could possibly improve it in the future. Now, let's get right into the video. So the first question comes, why are gold boxes so useless in Tanki Online? Well, the answer is pretty obvious because the value of crystals overall has decreased. Now it takes around 243,000 crystals to max drones, for example, or turrets and hulls. So getting 1,000 crystals out of a golden box isn't exactly good. In technicality, you would need to farm 245,000 golden boxes for you to max a single turret or hull. And that, unfortunately, is the tip of the iceberg. Back then, in 2014, 2013, all the way up to possibly 2019, upgrades used to cost a lot less, meaning that the amount of crystals you would get back then was a lot less. Like, you'd spend an entire battle and you'd only get like 400 crystals, whereas now an average battle with 800 score with a decent KD would get you at least 4,000 to 5,000 crystals right at the end of the game. And that's every 15 minutes. Now, even if you're KD farming, the crystal amount is still way over 2,000. Back then, the sweats barely on a good day got 1,300. That was if you had premium. If you didn't have premium, you'd most likely get 700 crystals. Soon, to cope with the inflation that Tanki Online had, the Tanki devs then released the Mega Gold, which was 10,000, which in today's standards is still not good enough. And the reason why is because, well, everything's much more expensive. And the amount of gold boxes that do get dropped are quite less. I mean, there are so many games that I go into and not a single gold box gets dropped. Where if you compare back in the days, at least 1 or 2 gold boxes would drop and you wouldn't find a battle where a gold box hadn't dropped. So what are the ways to fix this golden box problem? Or, well, to make golden boxes a lot more rewarding in a sense? So the first way they could do is possibly changing the amount of crystals that you get. So a normal gold box should be around either 5,000 or 7,000 crystals, and that would definitely be a lot more worth it. And mega golds to be at least 20,000. 10,000 feels like it's a little too less. And they also have the ruby gold, which is also pretty useless. I mean, if you're going to catch a ruby gold, it should be at least 50 rubies instead of what, you get 16 or 17, depending on what tankier birthday it is. Also, another thing that they should probably work on with golden boxes is that to increase the amount that do get dropped. I've noticed even in limited time events, they say that it's more golds, but I mean, barely, 5 golds drop in the entire 15-minute match. Like, if you're saying that there is more golds dropping, I'd expect at least 10 to 15 and not just 5. Sometimes there's not even a single one. And they drop like 3 right at the end of the game. And then the game ends because someone probably has a lot more kills than everyone else and kind of forcefully closes the game early. And that's kind of all my opinion about the gold box itself. I mean, there are ways they could implement it differently, but as of right now, I feel like the only solution is by increasing the amount of crystals that each gold box gives, including the mega gold itself. And maybe increasing the frequency between how many gold boxes do get dropped every battle. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys all in another one. Don't forget to join the Discord server in the video description down below. I am going to be hosting a giveaway, or the last giveaway before I save up some points for a major giveaway right before the Tanki Fun in November or close to December. Until then, this is Hawky signing off. Goodbye.